stand on the protocol already established. Good afternoon to all. Before I begin, let me clarify one misconception by my worthy opponents. Now yes, the Chinese worked hard to build a stadium, but that does that imply that there is a lack? It could be that it is in abundance in Grenada, but it is not combined with academic education, and so you have the result. Or maybe Grenadians are not utilizing what they have, so that's why Chinese had to be called in. My colleagues have already laid the foundation, built the house, and now I am here to hand over the keys. As my colleagues already established, there is no lack of vocational education in Grenada. Hence, it cannot hinder high levels of productivity. Madam Chairperson, as my first speaker updated you, the 71% of our secondary schools that teach vocational educational subjects prove that vocational education in Grenada is abundant. How then can an abundance of vocational education be a hindrance to high levels of productivity in Grenada? Madam Chairperson, ladies and gentlemen, have you pondered upon the high pass rates at CAPE and the CSET examinations that our vocational educational subjects received over recent years? So where is the lack? Much less for an obstruction caused by vocational education rather. Statistics from the CIA World Factbook, updated just last week, October 23rd, 2008, reveals that Grenada, with a growth rate of 3%, is ranked 158 out of 218 countries, and that most of these countries involved are highly industrialized and developed. For example, look at Jamaica, only 2.7%, and the mighty USA, 2%. It is not that we accept mediocrity for the productivity levels in Grenada, but vocational education does not hinder the high levels of productivity. Madam Chairperson, as I concur with my second speaker, key factors that hinder high levels of productivity include the lack of intrinsic and extrinsic motivation, trained personnel not being able to apply the skills that they may acquire, and the list goes on and on. If we want high levels of productivity, we must solve the factors responsible for the hindrance, which by now you should know, vocational education is not one of those factors. Solutions can be applied by the intermarriage between academic and vocational education, etc. Madam Chairperson, ladies and gentlemen, vocational education exists profusely in Grenada. We have it in abundance. There is no lack. Any hindrance to high levels of productivity in Grenada? It's not because of vocational education. There is no relationship there. I now leave you with a quote from James Singer, and I quote, "When your employees are happy, they are your very best ambassadors." Therefore, it is clear that there is no lack. Admit it, there is no lack. Hence, vocational education cannot hinder high levels of productivity in Grenada. I thank you.